Hey guys, thanks for tuning in again. Make sure you subscribe, like, share the channel with all your doggy loving friends. Anyway, I was cleaning out my computer and going through some old files trying to free up some space on my hard drive. I came across this video that I'm about to show you. It's from a dog rescue I did back in 2014. And it's when I drove from New Jersey out to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania to evaluate a Dogo Argentino that I was considering taking into my rescue. So, the first part of the video is, I guess, some talk time in the car. I basically take you on the road trip with me. I'll also show bits and pieces of the assessment. So take a look. It's a pretty cool video, and you'll have to see what happened to Casper at the end. Ooh! So it's about 20 after 6 in the morning. Gosh, I don't even know what today's date is. It's Wednesday, I want to say February 26th, but I'm not too sure. I'm on Route 78, New Jersey, heading out to Pittsburgh, PA. Going out to the Burgh to assess and possibly take a 1.5-year-old American Bulldog Dogo mix from the shelter, who is, for all intents and purposes, scheduled to be euthanized. Why I'm going all the way out there is a long story. But at any rate, heading out there, I'm going to assess the dog if all goes well. He's taking a ride back to Jersey with me, so that's that. Keep you posted. About 10 to 8. I'm probably 45 minutes to an hour into Pennsylvania. Oh boy, why I'm going out to the Burgh to save a dog is beyond me. I always say, man, we have enough dogs in our own backyard. It's just weird how certain dogs you just connect with, and you just have to give them a chance, I guess. Okay, so it's about 9:45 a.m. I'm just about 2 hours away from Pittsburgh. I'm exhausted, but I got a nice little cinnamon dolce soy latte from Starbucks, so that gave me a little bump anyway. So, unfortunately, my wife couldn't join me on this little mini road trip because she had to stay back and take care of the foster dogs. So I figured I'll shoot a little video and take you all along with me. But I guess it's that part, a few hours in, you get a little loopy, start laughing at yourself. I was even talking to myself a few minutes ago. Well, technically I'm talking to myself right now, but it's all good. It's all good. One thing about these little mini road trips, I get to listen to some music, gather my thoughts, and right now, 2 hours in, I'm starting to prepare myself mentally for the eval, and what better way to do that than with a little Metallica? It's about 11:30. I'm probably 20 minutes away from the shelter right now, and I'm excited to meet the pup. He's about 1.5 years old. A Dogo American Bulldog mix, allegedly. And he's also deaf. Either that or he's been ignoring everyone. So one or the other. Anyway, I'm looking forward to this assessment. I'm not doing a full eval on him. I'm just doing a little assessment, kind of like I do with a lot of dogs that I consider taking into pity rescue. So hopefully all goes well, and I will be driving back with him in a little while.
Well, where is he? Kennel. up or something like that, and then we have to treat them here, and it's like strange. He's not handling it too well.
Oh, you burnt. Hey, boy. Boy. So the bulk of his injuries was just his muscle on his legs?
Right, yeah.
I don't want to probe anywhere that would hurt him. You mind if I let him off leash?
Know much about surrender, breaking surrender.
Jersey, bud? Wanna go Jersey? I know you can't hear me. It's alright, I've been talking to myself for 5 hours in the car. Well, evaluation is done and we are on our way home. I decided to take him in. He is far from perfect, that's for sure, but the evaluation went pretty well. I didn't do a full-blown evaluation on him. It was more of just a superficial assessment, but he responded pretty well. He was very preoccupied with being out of his run. He's been in his run for 10 days, really. No one's taken him out. So he was pretty rambunctious, excited, and overstimulated for sure, but he responded very well. We are calling him Casper, and I know you're thinking Casper is not very original for a white dog, but there is a meaning behind it. We had one of the dogs that was in a shelter we were volunteering at years ago. They had this brindle pit bull mastiff named Casper, and he was one of my all-time favorites. I loved him, he absolutely loved me, and he was in the shelter a pretty long time, and there weren't many people that could walk him at the time. I mean, he was really strong, but you know, there was a bunch of core volunteers who spent a lot of time with him. And he was in foster care and had a rough go in foster care, and then he went back to the shelter, and then ultimately he got adopted. And Casper was adopted, I believe, to a woman, I forget, it might have been upstate New York or Canada even. And one day out on a hike, Casper ran into a bear cub, and unfortunately where there's a bear cub, there's a mama not too far away, and Casper tragically died. So we figured, and Diana came up with the idea, it would, you know, what better tribute to one of our all-time favorite homeless dogs than to rename this guy Casper. So that's what we're going to call him for now. Not that he cares, because he's deaf. So... So it's about 6 o'clock at night. Long day. Day started 12 hours ago. Left New Jersey around 20 after 6. After taking care of the foster dogs, got on the road, headed out, drove 5.5 plus hours, evaluated the dog, hopped in the car, and headed back. And this guy's a trooper. He's been really good in the car. We stopped once, took a little walk. We both relieved ourselves. It's crazy, and you know, when you're in the car alone, you think a lot. What else do you have to do? I just think, you know, how many rescue people out there, you know, it's not just me that's doing this. There's tens of thousands of rescue people all over the place that are getting in their cars early in the morning, driving to God knows where, and saving dogs. And, you know, these are dogs that they're not even ours, and we're going to great lengths to do what we can to make a difference. And there's the owners that they just dump them and discard them when they're done with them. It just, and I say it all the time, and we rescue people talk about it all the time, and it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, but when you pick them up and, you know, stepping out of my dog training shoes and you look into their eyes, especially with this guy that I got who's deaf, you know, and maybe it's wishful thinking on our part, but you see gratitude in their eyes, and they all just want a chance. They want a chance to please, and I got this big boy in the back, and he's going to do just that. So I'm about an hour from home. This is probably my last video for the ride. So I'm not sure if this was interesting or not. I didn't even plan on doing this. I just figured I'm in the car, I got time to kill, and my camera has this reverse thingy so I can flip the video around and mount it. So anyway, well, thanks for hanging out with me today, and I appreciate it. And if you're out there and you're doing rescue, thank you, because I know the lengths that you go through to do what you do. And if there's anyone out there that's considering or is on the fence and wants to get more involved, jump off the fence. We need your help.